Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Smash, and today I want to bring you guys a very special video on how to build a very effective and overpowered week 1, week 2 horde base. Now the horde base that we are going to be building is definitely achievable by week 1, if not by week 2, and all of that is going to be based upon, how well you're managing your time, how much you're leveling up, how many resources you're gathering, if you're perking into advanced engineering stage 2 early on in the game so that you can get a cement mixer going and start crafting concrete and reinforced concrete and all that good stuff, and also some items that are available at the trader. As you can see down in our tool belt, we're going to be needing a generator bank, 2 electric fence posts at the minimum, and then also 2 dart traps. If you guys watched my previous week 1 survival gameplay, you're going to see that in the week 1 we were actually able to acquire all of these items that we needed for this horde base. So it's definitely achievable. As you guys can see, we're in creative mode, so I'm giving myself all the materials needed for this base, and you're going to notice that I am going to be building this base with reinforced concrete blocks and also iron bars. Now, in game, a lot of this stuff takes a lot of time to craft and build. What I recognize, guys, is just for the sake of the video, I am going to be using these reinforced concrete blocks to show you, that, hey, this is the material that you want to be upgrading your base to, and, it will take time to, process all of that concrete mix in a cement mixer, etc. It is a lot of mining to do and all that good stuff. So yeah, if you're thinking like, hey man, this isn't, doable, trust me, like this definitely is doable. What I would recommend with the materials that we are using today is that you may want to upgrade certain pieces of the base, at a later game stage or a later time, if you are not able to craft all of the concrete to upgrade every single block to reinforced concrete. And I will kind of talk about, which aspects of the base that I think deserve reinforced concrete if you're working with a limited supply. And specifically, the foundation of the base, the staircase that we're going to be building, and also any parts of the base that, are critical, such as the front entrance definitely needs to be reinforced concrete. And also, in my opinion, the catwalks that we're going to be building to get access to our traps and repair them throughout the Horde Night, those are very important to also have upgraded to concrete and reinforced concrete. Alright guys, so having said all that, let's get into the video. First things first, what we're going to need to do for future proofing our base, and I think this is a really good idea, is digging out a little section to go underneath your horde base so that the foundation is a lot stronger than the dirt. What we've done, guys, is we've built out a little section to put our foundational blocks in. Now this dimensions here, I'm going to give you guys all the dimensions. It's 3 blocks wide, it's 15 long, okay? So 3 blocks wide over here, 3 blocks, 15 wide, and then also 2 blocks deep. And the reason why we want to do this is in the later game stages when, you're getting lots of cops and then eventually demolishers and stuff, is that when they hit the floor and if like their button does get pushed, as they explode, like if your base is not supported by concrete, it is going to blow up all of this dirt very easily. And you could see your base pretty much collapse very quickly just from like 1 or 2 demolishers, so we definitely want to have this upgraded for future purposes. Okay guys, so now that we've got our foundation carved out and you have all the dimensions, we're going to go ahead and fill this in real quick. We're just going to come over here and fill up all this stuff that you see here. Okay guys, now that we got our foundation filled in, the next step is we are going to come over to the back side of the base, okay? And then I'm going to measure out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? And this 7 block long strip is going to go up all the way 6 blocks high, okay? And so we'll just fill this in. Okay, so this strip here, this little 7 by 3 strip, we're going to build all the way up to 6 blocks high. Alright, and there you have it. So we've got our 3 by 7 up 6 blocks high, all the way filled in. Okay. Now, what this is this is the foundation for the hub or the, tower that we are going to be holding down the Horde Night in. So Up here is where we are going to be holding down the Horde Night. Okay guys, now that we've got our foundation for our tower built, the next step that we're going to do is we are going to build a staircase. Okay, and so with this staircase, what I want to think about is coming out by 3 blocks. So with this horde base, this is where these zombies are going to come to, this row here. Okay, so I want to have like a little bit of room so that they can kind of stack up a little bit. So we're going to fill this in all the way up to the top. Okay, just like that. And then we'll start the staircase here. Alright, and there you have it. So you can see it's all nice and neat. All the dimensions are really nice and flush. And she's coming along. Okay guys, so as you can see, the base is starting to come along and starting to come into the picture. So now the next thing that we need to do is we need to enclose our tower for protection. And so what I'm going to do here is I need to leave a gap of 2 in the middle so that we can get in and out of the base. And then we'll fill this in a little bit later and I'll show you guys, you know, what we're doing. Basically what we're doing is a melee style base. So yeah, we'll show that in just a little bit. So what I'm going to do is create a little archway. Okay. Just like that. Alright, so now we've got our little archway, and we're going to do the same thing all the way back here. Okay, that's good enough. And then we're going to create another archway on the sides here, just like this. We'll do it on this side now, so we'll come over here, fill this guy in, and boom. So these are our doorways for accessing wings that we're going to build a little bit. And we need to have wings so that we can set up our electric fence posts. So now what we need to do is fill all this stuff in that you see here on these sides. Okay, we'll fill all these in. And then the height is going to go up to 5 blocks high. And the reason why we're going 5 blocks high is because when the zombies start stacking against the wall, you know, they can get on top of each other's shoulders and they can jump up. And so what we don't want to do is have any zombies jumping up and getting inside of our tower. We want them all grouped up in the front here. So this is 3, this will be 4, and 5. So 5 is the height that we'll fill this thing into, and we'll do that in just a moment. Okay guys, the shell for the tower is pretty much complete. We got to do a few little more things to make this a little bit better. But as you can see, you know, it's 5 blocks high. And it's pretty much almost done, but we need to go inside the base real quick. And the reason why is we are going to double line this. So you can see this is only like 1 block thick, okay? So we need to definitely make this 2 blocks thick. And the reason why is, you know, we don't want to have just 1 block between us and a bunch of zombies trying to kill us. You know what I'm saying? Kind of just goes without saying, but you know, that's a really important thing. And then also, you know, explosive damage is definitely a concern, you know, because sometimes explosive damage can actually travel through the blocks. You know, so we definitely want to reinforce this area here, and you could add more layers, you know, if you want to. But I think this is pretty much good enough for week 1 and week 2. Alright guys, so our tower is pretty much complete. We've got our foundation, we've got our staircase and all that good stuff. And now what we need to do is we need to come on this back side here, and we'll just start on this side. We are going to create some catwalks, and these catwalks are going to come out and they're going to end right here at this block where all the zombies are going to be stopping. And you know, this is where we're going to set up our electric fence posts up here. So what we're going to do is from this block, okay, so from this top row here where the flooring is, alright, from this block here, we're going to come out by 5 blocks, alright. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we'll go over on this side, and then we'll do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we need to make a pillar to support this beam right here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. There we go. And then we gotta do the same thing on this side. So 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 4 and 5. Boom. All right, so there you go. Now we are going to come out to this block here, and something that I think is a good idea is we're just going to put some frames. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the length of the wire that we're going to be setting up these electrical traps on, we kind of need this little sky bridge here to connect them, and you'll see that in a little bit. But yeah, so let's remove this block here, and then this is where our other pillar is going to be. So let's just make a little marker here. There we go, that's the end, and then we'll set up this pillar just like that. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then now that this pillar is here, we're just going to connect a little catwalk. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. So wing 1 is complete. We're going to go around to this other side now, and we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to create a little sky bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and drop down. We'll remove that. And then right here, I believe, let's see, it's always kind of tricky here. I believe this is the one. Yep, there we go. Nope, I'm off. We're off. Okay, my bad. So it's like right here. Nope, it's definitely not right there. It's right there. My bad. Okay, so yeah, you know, I built this base a bunch of times. You think I know how to build it, but there you go. That's the start of our pillars. So let's get our blocks out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll connect this catwalk here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and oh, there we go. 6. Beautiful. All right, so we've got our wings set up for our electrical traps. And now you guys have all the dimensions. Pretty simple, pretty easy. And yeah. Okay guys, now that we got our wings complete, something that's really important is we need to be able to access these guys. So over here, we need to create a walkway so that we can reach the catwalks. 2, 3, 4. So we fill that in. Okay, we're going to go on this side. And we'll fill this in. Alright, now we got a nice little walkway to get to these catwalks. And then something that we're going to do is we're going to double these pillars up on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to come up by 1 block. Our dart trap's going to go up here. Our electrical trap's going to go over here. Alright, so let's go do the same thing on this side. Okay. So we'll go down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a 7th. Alright, so now we can access our electrical traps, and then we can also set them up. Okay guys, now that the base is pretty much almost complete, there's some things that we need to do and we need to take care of. So we're going to come on to the back side of the base here. Alright, and then we're going to add a column right here in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, 5, and 6. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy real fast. Boom. There we go. And then we're going to put in some ladders, okay? We're only going to do the top 2. Alright. Now that we got our ladders there, we need to set up some doors. So let's see here. We'll set up our door like this, and then like that. And then we'll come inside here, and can we get this go right? There we go. Alright, so there you go. That way, you know, it's fully enclosed. We can open these up and get out into the catwalk areas when we need to. And yeah, get in and out of our base. Alright guys, now that we got our base pretty much set up with our doors and all that good stuff, what we're going to do is we're going to head on to the backside, and then this is going to be the section of the tutorial where we're going to talk about the electrical traps and get everything set up properly, and I'll show you guys each little step on the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our generator bank right here, okay, and then we're going to need to open it up. It'll need at least 1 engine, and then we've got to fuel it up, alright, and then now we can actually use this guy. Second thing we need to do is we are going to install a trigger plate. This trigger plate is going to activate our dart traps and help thin out the horde as they gather up in front of the base. We'll put this guy like right there, so on that inside block. That way, you know, we can get in and out as we need to, but we can also step on this thing. Okay, so that's set up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and we're going to get out our electrical fence posts. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go to advanced rotations, and we're going to set this bad boy on its side. Alright, just like that. Now, something that I wanted to point out and kind of just explain is the reason why we're doing this. So, when you have an electrical fence post standing upright, the wire goes across, okay, and it actually goes across the second block. So it looks like it covers the bottom block, but it actually doesn't. It only covers the top. And so this is problematic for the type of base that we're building because something that's important to know about the game is the monkeys as well as dogs can travel under that wire completely unaffected, and they will not get electrocuted if these posts are standing upright. So by setting them on their sides like this, it's going to cover this bottom row. So when the spider zombies and the dogs come through here, they are going to get electrocuted, and the electrocution is going to stop them from, you know, hitting the block that we're hiding behind, and, you know, essentially causing that block to last a whole lot longer than it would if this electric fence post wasn't here. Alright guys, so having said that, something that we need to do now is we need to install our dart traps. So what we're going to do is we're going to set our dart trap up here. We're going to go into our advanced rotations, and we're going to keep rotating this until the arrow is facing the block closest to the entry point of the base. So as you can see, the arrow right there is kind of like in the middle. So we're going to keep on rotating, okay? And you saw that it was on the top there. That was on the far side. And then now, oops, I just missed it. Go back through. Sorry about that. Aha, so there we go. So now you can see the arrow is pointing to the right, which is going to be facing this row right here where the zombies are going to be piling up. Okay, so that's really important with these dart traps, is you want to make sure that arrow is facing closest to this block here where the zombies are standing on. So we'll do that on this side. Just kind of go through our rotations here till we get what we're looking for. Boom, there we go. Alright, sweet. Now the next thing we need to do is fill these dart traps with darts. So when you open this up, you're going to see here is this is where your ammo goes. We're going to slap these bad boys in here, and if you're wondering how to make these, you actually make them inside the forge. Now when you put these things in here, you have to hit the lock button, or else when the trap is activated they will not fire. And what you're going to notice here is when they're locked in, you're going to see this lock symbol. Now if you see the ammo just like this without any lock symbol, that means that when the dart trap is activated, they will not fire. So you got to make sure you click that, and once you see this, that's basically meaning that they will fire. Now let's go over here, let's go ahead and install these. Okay, boom, 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 and then we'll hit the lock button, and now they're pretty much ready to fire. So let's get into the electrical part, how we connect the wiring and all that good stuff. So first things first, you know, we're always going to connect first to the power bank generator. That way we've got power. And then we're going to come over here, and actually let me go out of God mode real quick just to show you. So right here we're going to connect to this fence post. Boom. Okay. And then we're going to connect the fence post to the other fence post. And then when you see that little electrical symbol, boom, connect. And this blue flashing light means electricity is going to be going across that line. Alright, so then now that's set up. The next thing we need to do is set up our trigger plate. So we're going to connect our power source to the trigger plate. Okay, and then you're going to connect the trigger plate all the way over here. So you see this little symbol to our dart trap. There we go. So now anytime you step on this trigger plate, that dart trap is going to fire. So we need to do the same thing on the other side. So we'll connect our trigger plate, walk on over here, and connect it to our dart trap. And so now when this thing is up and running, when you step on this trigger plate, both of them are going to fire at the same time. And something about the dart traps, guys, is the darts do 45 damage per hit. When you have two firing at once, each pulse is 90 damage. And you figure like most zombies are 450 damage all the way up to 750. Radiated zombies are like 1500. But for like regular zombies, you know, like 4 to 6 pulses is enough to kill one zombie, which doesn't take long. And also, it does penetrate, so when you got like multiple zombies up here, side by side or whatever, you know, it's going to travel through them. So this is going to help thin out, you know, the groups of zombies that are bunching here. Okay guys, now that we got all of our electrical traps set up properly and everything is pretty much active, you know, something that we need to do is we need to close off this area. So right here on this block, okay, this one right here, we're going to set up a concrete block, alright, and then we're going to go into our plates, go to our advanced rotation, I'm going to rotate these until it faces, there we go. And we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to place this on the roof. And the reason why that we're putting this plate, excuse me, on the rooftop is when it's right here on the ceiling, okay, this plate is actually going to stop dogs from jumping inside this hole. And it's also going to stop the spider zombies. So next thing we need to do is come on out to the front, okay, and for added protection, what we're going to do is we are going to put these plates on the outside of our base. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we definitely want to hit these top blocks, so we'll fill these in real quick. Boom and boom. So, you know, when you look at the durability of these blocks, it's 5,000. So having a plate here is another 5,000. So that's, they have to go through 10,000 damage points to get to this plate. And that's another 5, so that's 15,000 durability. That's quite a bit. Yeah, so that's pretty much how you want to set up this style horde base right here. And something that I want to point out is when you have a plate on this side and on this side, this extra little bit of length that these plates offer allows you to completely stand behind here without getting hit by any of the zombies. And the reason being is this actually prevents the arm length from reaching you. You can actually stand right here, and as they're taking swings at you, you know, they're gonna miss you every single time. So that's something that's really cool about the way that we're setting up this little melee style horde base. Alright guys, so we're almost done with this base build, but something that's really important, okay, especially with this style base here, is we have catwalks that lead to inside our base, right? So as the zombies are piling up right here, it is possible for them to jump off one of their shoulders and land on this catwalk path all the way through and enter our base. So we cannot allow that to happen on a Horde Night. Definitely can't allow that. So you know, and especially with the spider zombies, they could easily jump from here to here. And yeah, we definitely want to prevent that. So something we're going to do is we're going to install a shield or a guard using iron bars to prevent that from happening. And so what we're going to do is go over here to this block where the electric fence post is. Okay, get our blocks out. So we'll put a block here. Alright, and then it's just a good idea, you know, we'll add a little support column here. That way we can add a little more weight to it. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on this side. We'll put a block here. And then we'll fill this in real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that is looking good. Now, what we're going to do is with these iron bars, okay, we're going to come over here. I'm going to rotate these things. And I want this... Actually, what I want is on this second block right here. Okay, this is what I want. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up, as you can see. And then we're going to come out to this block here, where the electric fence post ends. Alright, so we'll do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we just need to do one more real quick. Boom. Alright, so there you have it. Okay, and then we need to do the same thing on this side. So we're going to come over to the second block. And, you know, just make sure it's lined up on the second block. We don't want to occupy this first block. We're going to occupy this one. Let's see here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come out 2 more. Boom, boom. Okay, and then we'll go on down. We'll install these. Boom. There we go. Boom. And can we get that? Can we get it, please? Please. Thank you. Alright. There you have it. Alright. Now, from here, rotate these guys so it faces here. There's 1, 2. And then this guy's going to go here. 3. The same thing on this side. 1, 2. Rotate that. 3. Perfect. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A few moments later.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. I had some technical difficulties with this build, and I kept forgetting what the order of operations is to avoid, all of our bars collapsing with the physics and everything. So what we need to do is, when we've got these iron bars wrapped around where the fence posts are, okay, is we need to come over to this guy right here, and we need to add this one. Let's see here. We need to add it right there, okay? And then now we're going to come up to match the height of the guard. 3, let's see here, 4 and 5. There we go. Let's go on back down. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Okay. So there we go. All right. Now, let's go ahead and go on back down. We're going to copy this rotation here. And then these guys will line up just like that. All right. So 2, there's 3, 4. And boom, there you go. Now you won't have any of these guys collapsing. So we got to do the same thing on this side. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Come down here. Can we just copy this rotation? There we go. All right, and then rotate just like, see here. Oh boy, there we go. Boom. All right, sweet. Ha! Success. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go on back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay. And then now we can work on these guys. We'll copy the rotation. Boom, 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 boom. And there we go. Sweet. So now we've got our shield. That's going to prevent all the zombies that are right here from getting to this catwalk. Spiders are not going to be able to jump that high, and everything is nice and neat, man. Nice and uniform. And yeah, that shield is pretty much looking good, and it's totally done. Alright guys, this thing is pretty much complete. Alright, so let's go to the top of the base. Something that's really important here is we are going to line this top area with iron bars, and we definitely need to enclose this because we don't want any vultures coming down inside our base, etc. So we'll just go ahead and fill this in real quick. Okay, there we go. Now that's protected from vultures. Alright, and something that's a really good idea, guys, is you want to use these spikes on your roof. Okay, the reason being is the spikes do a heck of a lot of damage to the vultures. They kill them pretty quickly and effectively. So what we want to do is we want to line the rooftop all the way with these things, okay? And what this is going to do is going to offer us a little more attention to killing the zombies that are in front of our horde base. We don't have to like mess around with them too much. And yeah, dude, like when the vultures land on these things, dude, they get really jacked up really fast. And it also protects your rooftop, so super good idea. Always put these things on here. And now if you have iron, you can upgrade these to iron spikes. And they do a little more damage, I think, and they last a lot longer than the wood ones. But wood ones are cheap, they're very effective. I don't see why not to use them. If you want to, you can upgrade them, but yeah, that's good enough. Alright guys, we are ready for the Horde Night, and I just wanted to show you what we're using for the Horde Night, just so you can see, like these are items that you would have in week 1 and week 2. We've got primitive weapons here that we're going to be using mainly for the Horde Night. We're going to be using the club, the bow and arrow, and the blunderbuss. And we've got some, low-level weapons we were able to pick up from the trader in our previous gameplay and such. Got some pipe bombs and stuff. And then just so you know, like this is the amount of ammo that we're going to be using. So we got a couple stacks of 9mm and some 7.6, some arrows, and all that there. Now we've got some iron bars to repair, our blunderbuss. We got a few repair kits. We got some forged iron and electrical parts, which we'll be using to repair our electric fence posts with, and a little bit of concrete to repair the base, as we go along through the Horde Night. By the way, guys, something I wanted to mention is, you know, it's a day 14 horde. So we're upping up the days, and then also since it is creative mode, our game stage is a lot higher, 74. That means we're going to have different kinds of zombies than you would have in week 1 and week 2. And also, we turned up the Blood Moon to max level 64 zombie horde. So going to be a lot of zombies tonight. And just to show you, you know, like, even with primitive stuff at this level of game stage, you know, and this day 14 horde, you know, this is definitely going to hold up really well, and you guys are going to see that very soon. Alright, and it has begun. On out here, let's just see what direction they're coming from. Take a look. Okay, they're coming from the backside. Let's take a look here. Alright, that's good. They're starting to path. This is what we wanted. Alright, let's see if they, yep, so they're pathing all to that staircase, which is what we wanted. Alright, let's go ahead and get on inside. Oh boy, there's a lot of freaking zombies, dude. Oh my goodness, dude. Alright, let's go ahead and get busy. Ah, there we go. That's that electricity. And you can see with these plates here, you can still reach the zombies with your melee weapons and stuff. And while they're getting electrocuted, you know, they're not able to hit the block in front of us. That's what's going to make this block last so long. Alright, our stamina's low. We'll switch to our blunderbuss. Alright, our stamina's back up, so we'll go and do some melee. Alright, as they're starting to pile up like this, we're going to stand on our dart trap. And then the dart trap's just going to help thin these guys out for a little bit. There we go. Alright, you can start to see they're bunching up pretty good, so we'll toss a little pipe bomb right here. We'll step on back. Boom! Check that out, man. Just clears them all out, dude. So freaking nice, dude. Go back to some melee action. Alright, they're starting to pile up. Let's go ahead on back here. Let the dart trap do its work. Look how well that thins them out, guys. It's so great, dude. Alright, starting to pile up a little bit. Let's just go ahead and toss a little pipe bomb right here. Boom! Say good night, boys. Say good night. Hell yeah. Alright, doing good so far. Let's go ahead and get our melee action going. Stamina's low. We'll switch to our blunderbuss. Alright, starting to pile up. Let's go ahead on back to our dart trap. See how that's thinning them out pretty nicely. Alright. Alright, starting to pile up a little bit. Let's step on our dart trap for a second here. Let's get some arrows going. We'll conserve a little bit on our blunderbuss ammo. There we go. Oh shit. Let's go. Alright, they're starting to stack up pretty good. Let's just toss a little pipe bomb through here. We'll step on back. Boom! Say goodnight. Hell yeah. Get some more melee action. Alright, that sound means that we need to repair our electric fence post. We're still on out here. A little bit of electric sparks and some forged iron will do the trick. And yeah, we'll keep on getting busy. Let's drop another pipe bomb right here. There we go, step on back. Boom! Say goodnight, dude. So sweet. Alright, let's get some arrows in here. Oh shit. Right there, in the face. In the face. Alright, there's too many freaking dogs here. Let's just toss a little pipe bomb out there. Oh, he actually hit me through that block, damn it. Say goodbye, dude. Alright, it's starting to pile up a little bit too much for my liking. Let's go ahead and use our dart trap. We'll get some arrows in real quick. Alright, and then I think we'll use a pipe bomb right here. Let's just do that. Oh my god, dude. Hey, you know what? Let's get another pipe bomb going. There we go. Oh shit, dude. Look at that. Yo, let's just see. How well is this thing doing? Look at that, dude. It's barely taking any damage at all. Like, I mean, we don't even really need to repair this thing, but we'll just repair it up a little bit. Why not? Back to our bow. Alright, starting to pile up. Let's go ahead and use our dart trap. Look how well that thins them out, man. That's crazy. Oh, we got a soldier here. Let's go ahead and hit him with that. Alright, they're piling up pretty heavy. Let's just go ahead and toss a little pipe bomb right there. Pipe bomb back. Boom! Oh, damn. Look at that, dude. Oh, we got a cop. We got a cop. Okay. Let's hit him with one of those. There we go. Let's pipe bomb back. Boom! Oh, yeah. Gotta love the pipe bombs, man. They're so cheap. So easy. So great. Let me use our dart trap real quick. Now let's get some arrow action while we're at it. Oh, something hit me from behind. Oh, dude, he got up here. What? What's up, buddy? I'll just go and use this shotgun on his face. Yeah, why is it over the top? Get out of here. Get off my front porch, boys. Stamina's back up. Let's get some melee action. Get some arrows in. Oh, we got a cop. Let's just go ahead and throw a little pipe bomb here. Boom! Oh yeah. The cop here. Let's go ahead and step on our dart trap. More arrows going. Look at that, man. Just thins them all out. Starting to pile up on us. Let's go ahead and get on this thing right here. Alright, we send them out pretty nicely. Alright, and that sound means that we need to repair this electrical fence post, so we'll hit it once, boom. Alright, and then we're gonna go back inside and kill some more motherfucking zombies. Hell yeah. I hear some zombies out here. Where the heck are they? Oh, they're underneath our base? What? Oh, they're inside. Oh my god, dude. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, guys? We forgot to put plates around the edges. That's why they fall into this little groove right here, and they glitch inside the building. So sorry about that. I totally forgot. You got to put plates right there. There we go, got one of them. 2. Alright, that's pretty much all the freaking zombies, dude. The night might be over with. I think it's over with, man. Yeah, I think it's pretty much over with. Let's go ahead and turn this thing off. There we go. Turn that off. Look at that. Almost full gas tank, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, dude, there you have it, man. This thing is a freaking champ. This thing's a freaking beast, even the higher level game stages and such. Let's take a look at the damage here. So, a little bit there. Not too much. We already repaired it once, but yeah, man, that's looking pretty freaking good. Let's go on, head outside here. Just take a look at the other parts of the base and just see what kind of damage we've got. A little bit here, not too much. These iron bars, never even touched. This block got a little bit. You know, you can see a little bit of damage here and there. Really not a whole lot. Let's go on top. Yeah, so this plate took quite a bit of damage. That's the whole night, dude. I don't think we even repaired this, but you know, it's still held up. And then we had that block and that plate to protect us. Take a look. Yeah, so this guy took quite a bit of abuse. Yeah, that's probably the most damage to this base altogether. Even with the cops. You know, we had quite a few cops. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. A little bit of damage there. Not a whole lot, man. That took a little bit. See over here. These guys got trapped. Yeah, I forgot that you got to put plates here. Otherwise, they kind of glitch through the bottom. But, dude, overall, man, this thing is a freaking beast. This thing is pretty nice, dude. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please leave a like and comment. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new. We'll be coming back with more 7 Days to Die gameplay tips and tricks videos. And we'll catch you in the next video.